Hey guys, welcome back to Close Gamers. I'm Pete.
I'm Dylan.
And we're back for the official She-Hulk trailer, which is apparently titled that we're learning She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Don't really love that title. Could have just loved it as She-Hulk. But we're back to react to this. It's going to be a Disney Plus show. A character that I've really read in Avenger comics and team-ups. Have never really read a straight-up She-Hulk run. I know a lot of times it's very empowering. Definitely explores a lot of her openness in terms of sexuality, of just she's a very she's a frequenter of the sexual scene of and she's not shy about it. A very fascinating, very great character in Jennifer Walters. Dill, before we start, do you know anything about She-Hulk, or are you going to learn everything here?
Yeah, I'm going to learn everything here. I assume there's some connection with Bruce Banner and Hulk, and how, but I don't know what that connection is. So yeah, I'm interested to see.
Awesome. So hopefully that'll be explained here. We'll let that play out. So we'll talk more after the trailer. So without further ado, here we go.
It's a short trailer.
It's a trial by fire.
Oh, but here Bruce said that.
Protect the world. It's not people like you.
Oh wow, she's green too.
Okay. Of course.
Jennifer Walters. I'm a lawyer. I have great friends. Can we get some shots, please? It's an emergency.
Is that Jake Gyllenhaal? It looked like
Definitely not.
Law division, and I want you to be the face of it.
It looked like Tim Roth.
Oh, cool.
But you still got to deal with it.
He's still Professor Hulk.
Transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing. It feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die.
Damn.
Wow.
Yes.
Trying to get her to control it.
No.
Well, it's so fascinating because it
Yeah.
took him so long to control it.
But now he didn't have anyone to teach him.
Right.
Tell us where She-Hulk is. Jen, you're a story now. Girl, your ass looks crazy right now. You could be an Avenger. Oh, I'm not a superhero.
That's cool. That's cool that they have the jump.
It's for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason.
It looks like I'm fighting the law room too. And Abomination.
Oh.
Yeah, we know he's in the show as well.
It's just
How does that play?
Long gonna be in it?
Anything more depressing than dating in your 30s?
This is the best date I've had in a while.
Oh.
Should we split some fries?
Let's get those to go.
So we're
My
still
God.
So we're still playing up on that part. It's a very much a part
the promiscuous stuff, which is
of her
cool.
character. Yeah, have some thoughts on that. Interested to see what yours are first.
Some of the I think the CGI looked a little weird.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, great.
Looked very. And by the way, that's something that I really never noticed.
No.
Like people say,
I saw some people on Twitter talk about there was both sides of it. Unfortunately, I kind of agree with more of the negative side of it. There's some shots in it that weren't fantastic.
No, weren't fantastic. However, outside of that, I actually already really like the character.
Like the vibe.
Really
Yeah.
like the vibe. It seems like a pretty fun New York City woman, not going to take any shit.
Yeah.
And I always like those kind of characters. And also, one of my favorite shows so far has been Hawkeye, which I know you're not as high as I am on, but I really like the down-to-earth vibe, and I think you're going to get a good mix here of down-to-earth with the kind of mundane, boring courtroom stuff, which maybe will be interesting. I mean, CSI's on its 50th season, so obviously people like it. And the crazy learning to control your powers, and why does she have these powers? Was a gamma ray infusion? Did Bruce Banner seek her out to give her those powers? The power origins are going to be something that I'm very interested in to see.
Do you want me to say how it normally happens?
Yeah,
or?
because it might be different.
Yeah, so normally she gets a blood transfusion from Bruce, and
So she willingly does it.
and it's through some circumstances, and it's basically his cousin.
Okay.
And she ends up getting the powers. Hers are similar, but it's not the same as the Hulk, because usually you're not doing the Professor Hulk storyline, so normally the Hulk and Bruce are very separate, and he's not really in control of it. Jennifer always is in control of it.
Okay.
When she switches to She-Hulk, she still has her brain. She's still her. They definitely changed a little bit of the design of the classic She-Hulk look. Seems like they've dare I say, made her accentuated her feminine features a little
more
bit
sexy.
more, which I don't think was necessary, but it kind of feels like they did that.
Sex appeal.
Yes, some of that CGI. Again, the show hasn't come out yet, so they still have time to touch it up. Didn't look fantastic. Glad they're still sticking with the style of that she is obviously much bigger than your average human. You see that there by her picking up a very, seems like fit grown man.
Thank God Nick T's not here.
Yeah. Oh God. And I like to keeping the kind of the her promiscuity of like a little bit there because it's very much a part of that character. I love courtroom stuff. I really do. I'll just be honest. I'm a sucker for that stuff. I love when they were doing a little bit of that Daredevil stuff in that show when you see Matt Murdock actually in the courtroom. We were saying right before we started recording, they advertise this show as, you never know who might show up. I think it's a decent possibility we see Matt Murdock in this show.
Yeah.
I really do. 2 lawyers operating in New York. We know we're getting a Daredevil Marvel, Disney Plus show now. I don't think it's that crazy
No, I don't think so
that
either.
Charlie Cox shows up even for half an episode in this show. But really like the vibe. How does Abomination fit in there? There's also a couple shots there where that cylinder that Abomination seems to be trapped in seems like it's the same cylinder from Shang-Chi, which is where we last saw him.
Well, then Wong
so
will be in
is
it.
Wong in this?
Yeah.
How many movies is Wong in? Is he like the new Agent Coulson of Phase 4 where he's in every
I'd be
movie?
Totally fine with that. Totally fine.
I'm very fascinated to see how all these pieces factor in together. But Tatiana Maslany, an Emmy Award-winning actress, Orphan Black. She's a great actress. I'm excited to see her into the MCU and kind of see where the show goes. And we know the rights issues with Hulk, and Hulk can't have his own still actual property himself.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of put him in all these other shows or movies. So what better way to put him than in this?
Yeah,
and kind of be in the mentor role where he didn't have anyone to teach him. Now he can teach her.
Yeah.
So I'm all for stuff like that. So guys, I think that's kind of our thoughts here. Guys, let us know what you thought of She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Still don't love that title. The Disney Plus show that is coming, I think, in a couple months or so, 2-3 months. Let us know down below on your thoughts. Anything we missed? Are you looking forward to it? How'd you feel about the CGI? We would love to hear your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe, share with your friends if you'd be so kind. And until next trailer, actually, guys, thanks for watching.
Thank you.